Thank you so much, ladies. Zoe's had her plug-in. I want to find out more about how games got game in Roblox. So we are back with our gaming legend, Grant Hines, diving into the phenomenon of game stores' Roblox game. They've got something right, and currently South Africa's #1 Roblox sensation in the gaming journey continues right here. This feels like a maturation. So often, and you must have felt this far more than me, when people want to get into the gaming space, gamify something, it feels like it's for the sake of. It's following a trend. If you're going to do it properly. And they've nailed it. It just feels like this is one of the first times we've seen the game and that connection and the thread just click.
Yeah, often people want to get into video games because games are popular, right?
Yeah.
And they want to get into those spaces. Yeah, and it's a community, but they often aren't necessarily welcome in the community. But what Game have done is something so clever. So for those of you who don't know what Roblox is, it's kind of like a world-building, like puzzle, or not puzzle, it's like a building blocks that you create your own worlds, you create your own universes.
Yeah.
And these are called servers. And Game have created their own server, which is the most popular one now on Roblox. So, and it's completely South African. It's just like, and that's what they got right. They were like, South African gamers want to be noticed and they want to be seen in their games. And they created a space where we are seen and we are noticed. And there are jokes. There's a Boris vendor, street vendor. There's Hardy-Dars, there's potholes. There's tons of South African garb and get up, and it's created by the community, and they welcomed everybody and they said, come, contribute. And that's where the user-generated content comes in.
Yeah, user-generated content, because it's a mechanism that you want to work, and it's not just an algorithm that you can apply and it's going to work. It needs to represent the individuals and give them the opportunity to be represented like that. And I suppose it's worth knowing that gamers are all individuals with very different paths, different likes, different kind of pressure points and things like that. Advice for game developers, people wanting to make this mark, because I love the fact that we are now providing opportunities for South African gamers in this space. We're putting our kind of ecosystem on the map. What advice do you have when looking at what's worked here for other game creators to get this balance right, to get that buy-in?
Look, if you're making a world for South Africans, speak to us as South Africans. Awesome. Don't copy what other people are doing abroad, but also we are South Africans, right? We're like, think about what you would want to see and would like to see in the game, and that's really important. And you know, it takes a very special space for a company like Game to bring out a server and get people to want to make things and want to create content in this universe. And you can see like how beautiful the world looks and how fully fledged it looks, and it's something that's a lot of fun for people to explore. So I think what's happening is people are downloading the server, they're jumping with their family or with their friends and just having a laugh, you know, like it's kind of like satire, a gaming version of satire on ourselves, which is very cool.
I mean, kind of need that version of social commentary right now just to take the edge off and have a little bit of fun. There is an opportunity now, a platform has been laid. I don't think as Game go into everything kind of wholeheartedly, I don't think they expected this to be this successful, because no one's really got that balance right. So how do they take this the next step? Where do Game go with their Roblox server from here?
Well, they've approached it kind of like a metaverse idea. They want it to be a living, breathing world. So I think that it's going to be a nice touchstone for us to see what Game are doing in the real world, virtually. Yeah. And you go explore game stores in a virtual world, in a virtual environment if we can. And yeah, I think that's how they should be using it. And I think that's what South Africans are going to expect when they go there. And then obviously every time you log in, there's going to be a few South African jokes.
Yeah, well, there are going to be many with the way the World Cups are going at the moment. Yeah. How far away are we from Graham's digital version of himself going to a digital shop, doing all of his shopping digitally and coming home to his digital house, and then that being shipped to my house?
Well, Game do have online stores, right?
Exactly. I love it, buddy. I love it when these things come together, not just around a popular hashtag or an algorithm, but because right from the base level, they've got it right. And I think in this case, it speaks to the community. Congratulations, Game. Well done. So to play the game and have a little bit of fun, you can visit the Game Roblox store page. Click on the play button to see what makes the game a nationwide sensation right now. They've got it right.